Alright, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today we have a look at another custom ammo type, and it will be incendiary ammo. So this is what we will talk about today. At first I will give you a quick overview regarding the incendiary ammo, then how does it work, the pros and cons, then as always I will show you some gameplay clips, and then at the end we will talk about a gun review and the opinions. That's it, let's get started. Okay, let's have a look. What are incendiary rounds? So in this chapter I want to give you a quick overview what incendiary ammo actually does. So first of all, what you have to keep in mind when you play with the thing is that you will deal reduced damage. But as a trait, you can then ignite AI and players. Keep in mind when you use this, there's absolutely no penetration anymore. Even a wooden fence will stop your bullet. You can shoot through cloth though, because lots of people were asking, wait, I cannot shoot through cloth anymore? No, you can, that is fine. There's also visible tracer. This can be good, this can be bad, because sometimes, especially when you snipe, it's hard to get some feedback where your bullet actually went. With the tracer rounds you can see this. I personally think it's more of a con than a pro, to be honest, because people can also spot you quite easily from where you're shooting, especially at night. But it looks effing awesome. And you replenish this only with the special ammo boxes. Okay, that's it for the overview. And I would say we will have a look how the incendiary ammo actually works. Okay, next up, how does this type of ammo work? Okay, so in this chapter I want to explain how the incendiary ammo actually works. One question that I get very often is, how many hits do I need to set my target on fire? Is it 1, is it 2, is it 3? And I can tell you, it's most of the time, like almost always, a 2-tap to ignite your target. So is it not possible with 1 bullet? It's not. I tried it with the sparks, point blank with incendiary rounds, upper torso. This is the highest damage that you can deal with incendiary rounds without just straight up killing your target. And I did not set my target on fire. I also tried the incendiary rounds at longer distances. I tried with the Bornheim with incendiary rounds. That's 55 damage, that's really not a lot. And I shot my target at 120 meters in the legs, and after a 2-tap they were burning. So there might be a very long distance where you actually need a 3-tap to ignite them. But honestly, in my experience, and I applied the incendiary ammo quite a bit, it's always a 2-tap to ignite them. 99.9%. What you need to keep in mind though is that there's a certain time window where you have to do this. And I think it's around 7 or 8 seconds. So you hit them and then maybe they rotate, they take cover, they heal up. And if you do not manage to hit them a second time before the 7 or 8 seconds are over, they will not catch fire. So the first hit already builds up a charcoal effect, which is pretty nice in teamfights, but I'm gonna talk about that in the pros and cons section. And it seems not to matter which gun you're using regarding the charcoal effect. Point blank, sparks, incendiary rounds, it was around 10 points of damage with the charcoal effect. Well, additionally to the regular damage. And the Bornheim point blank with incendiary rounds dealt the same charcoal damage. Alright, good to know. Then, you cannot ignite downed hunters. Another question that I get a lot. Can I ignite people with incendiary rounds when they don't? You cannot. Same with Dragon Breath, by the way. That would be a little bit too strong. Then, that's it for the PvP section. We can also talk a little bit about the PvE. AI burns instantly. Hive, Grunts, Hellhounds, and Armords, they all die to a single bullet. They walk around a little bit, they can't even hit you, but they will die to the fire effect. The exception are of course bosses and meatheads. Although I have to say, a spider with incendiary rounds dies super fast. The butcher not so much, since he is immune to fire, you're basically dealing nothing. I actually didn't test it with the water devils, but you can drop a comment in the comment section. What happens when you shoot the water devils with incendiary rounds? I think it will just count as regular shots, so you will probably need 3 bullets or something like that. Let me know. Also, you can ignite barrels instantly. Yellow barrels The red explosive barrels, one shot and they go boom. Sometimes that matters. Alright, that's it. Let's have a look at the pros and cons. What are the pros and cons of incendiary rounds? Okay, so I personally think that a huge chunk of the Hunt Showdown community thinks that the incendiary rounds are pretty garbage. And they are partly correct. And I would say we have a look at the pros and cons, and then we have a little judgment before we jump to the gameplay video. So, pros. 2-tap, high chance to ignite. And with high chance, I mean 99.9%. The charcoal effect and burning is very strong in my opinion, especially if you combo it with different loadouts. Your teammates are playing sparks, you play incendiary rounds, you hit somebody once, and even if they heal up, for around 8 seconds, they are a 1-tap to the upper torso for your sparks teammates. That is pretty damn strong in my opinion. Then, it's insanely strong in PvE. I know PvE in this game is kinda... yeah, but it still has to be on the list. You kill most of the AI super fast, and even the annoying bosses, like for example the spider, they die very, very quickly, and that is nice. Also mind games. People who are aware how the incendiary rounds work, you put a lot of pressure on them, especially when they hear sparks in your team. I know I'm repeating myself, but I think this is one of the strongest situations, incendiary rounds with sparks teammates. They get hit, they see the charcoal effect, and then they have two options. They heal up, they re-peak, and they risk to get killed immediately by the sparks, or they wait until the charcoal effect is gone. But that means that they're out of combat for 6 to 8 seconds. So that's a pretty huge blow to that team. And I mentioned already, it's strong support in long team fights. Maybe even have 2 Winnies with incendiary rounds and 1 sparks. At longer distances, the Winfield struggles to do a 2-tap. The incendiary rounds, they will put a lot of pressure on them with burning. Most of the time you manage even to destroy 1 health chunk, especially when they play with a small one, because you catch people out of position, you catch them in the open. It takes a while for them to get into cover and then stop the burning. They cannot stop the burning without cover. They will most likely die. Then, there are some cons though. Let's start with the most obvious one. Regular ammo can straight up kill. That is probably the main issue for the incendiary ammo. I played incendiary ammo a lot, especially with the Winfield, and you can feel it sometimes when I was pretty sure, hey man, this would kill. It didn't. So I started to go for headshots a lot with the incendiary rounds, which is kind of defeating the purpose, because then they're just dying immediately and you're not really benefiting from that. Yeah, that was kind of weird. So that cost me definitely a few games. Another thing that really cost me a few games was the 0 penetration. I mean, lots of people are behind wooden fences, they strafe around, so you have to adjust to their strafing rhythm. Then you have to aim between the cracks of the fence, the planks of the fence, to hit them. It's annoying, to be honest. Normally you just shoot through the fence and you kill them. So not having any penetration is really tough, especially in a game like Hunt, where audio is everything, where you can go for warbangs just by their footsteps. Yeah, not with incendiary rounds. Then it's special ammo, so resupplying can be sometimes a little bit difficult, to be honest. In my loadouts where I played it, I never ran out of ammo. But if you play regular sparks and then a Bornheim with incendiary rounds, the Bornheim might run dry in a longer battle. And then tracers, they give away your position. For me personally, the tracers are a downside of the incendiary rounds. Sure man, you can adjust the leading a little bit easier, but if you fight at night, you pull the trigger with incendiary rounds, everybody knows where you are. So, pros and cons. So when do you actually use that thing? It's a good ammunition for team support, especially in trios. Sparks is cheap, man. Almost everybody can play that. You give callouts with good communication. The moment you hit a target, your teammates focus on that one every time they see that. And they only have to go for the upper body shots. Very strong. Then here we go. Charcoal effect supports the regular sparks. if they start burning, you support actually almost every rifle in the game, which is pretty insane. And I personally always played then the full Incendiary loadouts. I played the Incendiary Winnie with Lamette with Incendiary rounds. And the ammo pool becomes so huge that even though it's special ammo, I never ran out of ammo. That's not true. I think I ran out of ammo once or twice, but those were like, you know, the whole server is at the first compound and stuff like that. The mind games are pretty fun. I think this is very important to mention that Incendiary rounds, they are just fun. But I'm gonna talk about that in an opinion thing. But people not being able to repeak or burning health chunks in PvP is insane. I personally think that the regular Winfield is the strongest, just to get that out there. But we will have a look at a little bit of gameplay where you will mainly see the Winfield. I didn't... yeah, I think a few guns are missing in the gameplay, and I'll tell you why. There are just so many guns that can use the Incendiary rounds. It's insane. But here we go with the gameplay clips. Enjoy. And now, some gameplay clips. They're running. Fuck off. I have to be careful. Ah, shit. I hope they took it already. What the fuck? Alright, okay, I'm gonna ADS. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh. Oh, oof. Ouch. I don't know, it's... That were 2 rounds, man. She fucking... Nice to fire ammo.
Nice.
Love it.
Hey, Butcher. At Windy. Good goal there. After this.
Yeah, let me... Dude, you see this damage?
Yeah, it's nice.
No, I don't remember it being so fucking strong against her. I mean, not gonna complain, but love it. Yeah, we can go Winnie afterwards. Fine. Oops. Wrong way, Mike. Woo! Yeah, she doesn't like that. I almost made a mistake. Almost. Let's go. I mean, a little bit of pride that he has left,
not
right?
have the pen for this situation.
No, I brought fire ammo. What is pen? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Penetration? What's that? Oh, oh.
Somebody died.
I'm not gonna make a joke there.
There's one out by the field.
Yep.
Over on the other side.
Billy?
Like 300.
Billy's dead.
Okay.
More people are
That
shooting
was in
at
the
me
window?
though. No, that was northwest. That is the other entry point where you crouch through the wall.
Okay.
You might pick up.
I think there
Killed
might
there.
be somebody.
Generator. Ooh, killed another one. There was a tier 1 black dude.
That was the guy I shot at first, yeah.
I hear somebody running still.
Billy's still dead. Yep. Fence, Joe. Fence. Is that too?
Wow.
One more. Outside black coat.
Dead
Tag.
too?
Dead.
Oh, okay. That it?
Okay.
I don't know.
We're clear.
Sweet.
GG, guys.
Well, blow me down.
There's two. Look, they're cuddling. They even have their own bed.
Yeah,
Aww.
that's an odd-looking position.
So
I
it's
am
a
a no
Romeo
king
and
shame.
Juliet situation. Aww,
She's like in his ass.
Players, 180, 190. Outside the compound, tier 2. Like angry farmer. Get off my Porsche skin. Get off my lawn, you know which one I mean?
That one.
The one with the red shirt? Yeah, they're probably now southwest. Yep. I got shot at from top.
He's up top.
Burn! Which one died?
The one up top.
The one here, moving left.
Why can I not? There's one at the gate.
Holy shit!
Burn! Suffer!
Still here.
I helped.
Still here.
Oh, I'm coming for you! You're next! Yes!
It's towards the corner, outside.
Coming! Burn, my minion! Burn! Yes! I love this game so fucking much.
What movie is this?
Should be dead, Mike.
I enjoy this. Mike, don't you think it's karma that you get the mad headshot at 40 meters by dual wheeling? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, they're sitting in the boss lair. They are afraid. They are afraid. So, is somebody pushing this with me, or? Oh, Mr. Explosive
Yes.
Nitro.
Yes.
Windows are open. They are at the motherfucker. Attack. He was actually sitting there the whole fucking time. Okay.
Oh.
Woo, baby. Science box, I
Interesting.
think. Yes, I'm gonna charge over the ramp. So, suppressive fire would be welcome. Okay, listen here, you little shit. Do this again.
Okay.
No, that's Bugs, man. No fucking respect at all. I wanna do a YOLO charge, and he's like interrupting my flow.
No, not the flow.
He's pinging, dude. If I would be any good at this game. Oh, thanks. Now I can charge. Eh.
They closed the window.
Wait. They dropped down. Wait, what? They're underneath.
What?
Wait, they switched buildings. Wait.
Are they going for you?
They're in the other barn now. Okay. Alright.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, hello. Hello!
One's down here. Sliding door.
Wow, you said, oh wow. Dennis, was this necessary?
Yeah.
Great. Oh. Yes, they're dead. Now let's have a look at the guns that work pretty well with incendiary rounds. Okay, so you saw now some gameplay clips, and what I normally do with these ammunition review videos is I go through every single gun and then talk about the pros and cons and I think if it's good or not. I will not do this in this video because there are so many guns that can use incendiary rounds. So I will just go quickly through them and talk only a little bit more when I think the weapon is worth it. First weapon, Winfield. Yes, I think the Winfield is actually worth it. You have the rate of fire to actually set people on target at longer distances. The Winfield normally doesn't 2-tap anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I really love it. Winfield is probably my go-to weapon if I want to play with the incendiary rounds. Verily, no. Tried it, did not like it. I need the reliable 2-tap on the Verily. Packs, honestly, I play the packs with the bleeds and not with the incendiary rounds. It's way more fun, and in my opinion, it's better. Martini is a hard no. Martini is a hard no. All long ammo weapons are a hard no because the damage penalty is just insane. So the uppercut, the sparks, they're both a no for me. There are probably some weird setups where the whole team is playing long ammo with incendiary rounds and you're just having a blast and a giggle and you try to shoot on people, then yeah, sure. But otherwise, long ammo is for me personally always a no. Then the Bornheim is a yes. Bornheim shoots very fast. You cannot 2-tap anyway, so you use it mostly as a finisher for sparks or any other long ammo weapon, so the damage does not matter that much. And you can ignite them quite fast. Lamette is also a yes for me, especially since I used the Lamette together with the Winfield. So I had a shotgun that is more or less reliable from the Lamette, very close range. And it increased the ammo pool by a lot without being super expensive. Then there's Lebel and the Mosin left. They're both a no for me because long ammo, again, some weird exceptions when the whole team is playing Mosin with incendiary rounds, then maybe you can get some giggles out of that. But long ammo, for me personally, is always a pass regarding incendiary rounds. Something that has a high rate of fire and is already rather low-ish regarding the base damage, where the penalty is not that big, they are pretty good with incendiary rounds, if you consider the pros and cons. So I think those guns, the Winfield, the Bornheim and the Lamette, should be your go-to weapons with the incendiary rounds. Insanely fun to play, had lots of fun with them. Did I lose matches because of that? Yes. Did I win matches because of that? Not that many, to be completely honest. It's a fun round, I like it, I play it on a regular basis. I do understand when people say they just want straight up the regular ammo or different special ammo, I understand that. But the fun factor for incendiary rounds is pretty fucking high. Alright, then, let's jump to the final chapter, my personal opinion. And the final chapter, my personal opinion. Okay, so let me freestyle this one. I personally think that the incendiary rounds are a lot of fun. Are they OP? Definitely not. Are they too weak? I don't think so. They can shine in specific situations, they just need the right setup for that. Then they can be really, really good. And it's the ammunition together with Dragon Breath and the Flechette rounds where I have just the most fun. You can borderline torture enemy hunters with these types of ammo. Again, there are not a lot of weapons where the incendiary rounds make sense. All the long ammo weapons you should probably not play with incendiary rounds because you're nerfing your damage by way too much. And I think that's it. I talked already regarding where it's strong, where it's weak, what guns to use it. So, final opinion, they are fun to use, they can be good. Are they OP? They're not. Are they too weak? I don't think so. Alright, what do you guys think? Do you like the incendiary rounds, or are you like, eh, you know what? I like to make them bleed, or I just take the regular ammo? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed another review video regarding the custom ammo. The next one will be most likely Dragon Breath, so I get all this fire stuff out of the way, and then we continue with this. I see you in the next one, and I hope you have a beautiful day. So that's it for the Incendiary ammo. Dragon Breath should be next. It always depends a little bit how the collection of the footage goes. Something that goes insanely well is my Patreon page. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for keeping the support strong. Thank you for watching. More reviews will come soon. We still have some times to check. I see you in the next one. Until then, have a good day and bye bye.